गुरुभ्यो वीराराध्या विराड्रूपा विरजा विश्वतोमुखी प्रत्यग्रूपा पराकाशा प्राणदा प्राणरूपिणी मार्ताण्डभैरवाराध्या मन्त्रिणी न्यस्तराज्यधूः त्रिपुरेशी जयत्सेना निस्त्रैगुण्या परापरा सत्यज्ञानानन्दरूपा सामरस्य परायणा कपर्दिनी कलामाला कामधुक्कामरूपिणी कलानिधिः काव्यकला रसज्ञा रससेवदिः पुष्टा पुरातना पूज्या पुष्करा पुष्करेक्षणा परञ्ज्योतिः परन्धाम परमाणुः परात्परा पाशहस्ता पाशहन्त्री परमन्त्रविभेदिनी मूर्ता मूर्तानित्यतृप्ता मुनिमानसहंसिका सत्यव्रता सत्यरूपा सर्वान्तर्यामिनी सती ब्रह्माणि ब्रह्मजननी बहुरूपा बुधार्चिता प्रसवित्री प्रचण्डाज्ञा प्रतिष्ठा प्रकटाकृतिः प्राणेश्वरी प्राणदात्री पञ्चाशत्पीठरूपिणी विशृङ्खला विविक्तस्था वीरमाता वियत्प्रसूः मुकुन्दा मुक्तिनिलया मूलविग्रहरूपिणी भावन्या भवरोगग्नि भवचक्रप्रवर्तिनी छन्दस्सारा शास्त्रसारा मन्त्रसारा तलोदरी उदारकीर्तिरुद्धामवैभवा वर्णरूपिणी जन्म मृत्युजरा तप्त जन विश्रान्तिदायिनी जन्म मृत्युजरा तप्त जन विश्रान्तिदायिनी तप्त जन्म मृत्युजरा तप्त जन विश्रान्तिदायिनी सर्वोपनिषदुद्गुष्टा शान्त्यतीतकलात्मिका सर्वोपनिषदुद्गुष्टा शान्त्यतीतकलात्मिका जन्म मृत्युजरा तप्त जन विश्रान्तिदायिनी सर्वोपनिषदुद्गुष्टा शान्त्यतीतकलात्मिका सर्वोपनिषदुद्गुष्टा शान्त्यतीतकलात्मिका गम्भीरा गगनान्तस्था गर्विता गानलोलुपा गम्भीरा गगनान्तस्था गर्विता गानलोलुपा कल्पनारहिता काष्ठा अकान्ता कान्तार्धविग्रहा Now when you are saying it together, okay, Kashtha Khanta has to be said together, okay? Kalpanarahita Kashta Kanta Kantar Don't take a pass after kashta. That is the rule. Don't take a pass after kashta. Do it after akanta. Okay? Kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha.
Kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha.
Very good. Gambira gaganantastha garvita ganalolupa kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha.
Gambira gaganantastha garvita kanalolupa kalpanarahita kashta kanta.
Don't, that is like normally what happens, it is something that people just commonly make a mistake. They will take a break after pass after the kashta. They will always, I have heard it myself. What is that? Kalpanarahita kashta kanta. That is what it is. There is no kanta there. Akanta. So akanta is there. So the nama is akanta, not kanta. So that is the reason, like you have to say it together. When you say it together, it will be akanta. Kalpanarahita kashta kanta kan. When you want to take a pass, kalpanarahita pass, kashta kanta pass, kantartha vigraha, kantartha vigraha. Okay? Kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha. You can say it like that. There is nothing wrong. Okay. Kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha. That nama, 4 namas are there, but kanta should come with kashta. Don't take a break after kashta. These are all small things, but it is generically people have been making mistakes in these lines. Kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha.
Kalpanarahita kashta kanta.
No. You take a break after kalpanarahita. Okay? Kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha. 2 breaks you are taking. One after kalpanarahita, one after akanta. Okay? Kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha.
Kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha.
You are still not making a pass after. That is the reason you are making a mistake. No problem. Take your time. See, kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha.
Kalpanarahita kashta kanta
Kantardha vigraha. You got it now. So, kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha. Okay, we will just say these 2 lines together. Gambhira gaganandastha garvita ganalolupa kalpanarahita kashta kanta kantardha vigraha. Got it? Okay. Now we'll go for the meaning. See, these are all commonly made mistakes. Once you learn it like that, then it's very difficult to break. Because I have seen many places, there are so many places in Sahasranamam where it goes just against the meaning. When the way the recitation is done, so when you are learning, you have to learn it exactly like that. Okay? Janma mrityu jara taptha jana vishranti dayini. All living beings are inflicted by birth, janma, mrityu is death, jara means old age. These 3 things are common to all living beings. Birth, death and old age. Jara means old age. These 3 things are common to all living beings, and from this affliction, she is the solace. She is the one who gives Vishranti. She is the one who actually reduces those sorrows. You can in fact say to find a solace in her, like That is what we say. You find a solace. It is a kind of a respite. Because you are going through this birth, death, old age continuously, then worshipping her or being with her gives a lot of peace of mind to us. And she also gives us the salvation in the end, liberation in the end. Sarvopanishad Udgushta. Sarva Upanishad Udgushta. Udgushta, Ud means superior, superiority. Gushta is proclaiming, all the glorifying. All the Upanishads, they glorify, she is glorified by all the Upanishads. It is like that. All the Upanishads glorify her. She is glorified by the Upanishads. Because Upanishads are the essence of Vedas. The essence of Vedas are seen in Upanishad, and all the Upanishads only glorify her form. Shantyatita Kalatmika. Shantyatita Kala. Kala means it is a part. Shantyatita Kala is in a spiritual progression, it is a part. What is called? Shantyatita means what? A person while living realization he attains. Jivan Mukti. While living, he lives like a realized soul. So, for example, like Ramana Maharishi or someone is a realized souls, but still continue to live in this world. They are called Jivan Muktas. So, while living, they attained liberation. So, they continuously keep enjoying the Brahma bliss, the bliss of the Brahma. That is the thing is called Shantyatita. Shantyatita means the one Jivan Mukta who is enjoying the bliss while living. Okay? Gambhira. Gambhira means unfathomable. Gambhira is unfathomable. She is, and it is very difficult to, because the namas are going to come, Antarma Samaradhya, Bahimukha Sudurlabha, all the namas are going to come. It's very difficult to understand her. She is unfathomable. She is immeasurably deep. Gahanantastha. She is beyond Akasha. We saw 3 types of Akasha. Daharakasha, within us in our heart. And then the Bhudakasha, what we say, one of the Panchabhutas. Then Parakasha, which is even the supreme Akasha, from where everything emerged. Okay? So she goes even beyond those things. That means that she is the Parabrahman. Garvita, proud. She is proud. Ego, because she is the I consciousness of the Parabrahman. That ego, that Garvam is proud, pride is always there with her. Ghana Lolupa, she is fond of songs. Many a times we say Samagana. Samavedam is actually sung. All the celestials, if you see, whether it is Shiva or Krishna, among the Vedas, I am Samaveda. Krishna declares it in the Gita. Like that, they are all, because it is so musical, it is so beautiful. Samagana. Ghana means always Samagana. But here you can say any kinds of songs. She is fond of songs. Kalpana Rahita. Kalpana means imagination. Rahita means absence of that imagination. Absolutely no imagination is there. She is the absolute reality, and she does not have, only when you have some vasanas, like you imagine a lot of things, only when you are, indriyas are there, when you are driven by all those things, imagination is there, mind is there. But she is beyond all these things, so Kalpana Rahita. Kashta. Kashta is someone who is, now we saw the Upanishads, she is glorified by all Upanishads. She is in the form of the Supreme Brahman explained in the Upanishads. That is why she is called Kashta. Kashta is, there is nothing beyond this Brahman. What is the highest goal anyone can reach is the Brahman. She is that. So that is what is called Kashta. Akanta. Akanta. Akham means both sins and sorrows. Akanta is the one who releases you, destroys your both sins and the sorrows. Sorrows and the sins. Akanta. Akham papecha dukhecha. That is what the Bhaskara says, like papam, sin and the sorrow, dukkha, both are called akham. That is the reason when I am so particular about the way it is pronounced, it is not kanta, it is akanta.
Yeah, in front of kanta
There is
yes.
Yeah, there is that yes, no, that means that it is akanta. So when you are reciting, you have to say kashta kanta, kashta kanta. Okay, that is when it will come kashta kanta. Okay. Kanta Ardha Vigraha. Shiva is called Kanta. Ardha means half, Vigraha means body. She shares half the body of Shiva, so she is called Kanta Ardha Vigraha. We have to start the next one. Karya Karana Nirmukta.
Karya Karana Nirmukta.
Kama Keli Tarangita.
Kama Keli Tarangita.
Karya Karana Nirmukta. Kama Keli Tarangita.
Karya Karana Nirmukta. Kama Keli Tarangita.
Kanat Kanakathatanka.
Kanat Kanakatatanka.
Leela Vigrahadharini.
Leela Vigrahadharini.
Kanat Kanakathatanka. Leela Vigrahadharini.
Kanat Kanakatatanka. Leela Vigrahadharini.
Karya Karana Nirmukta. Kama Keli Tarangita. Kanat Kanakatatanka. Leela Vigrahadharini.
Karya Karana Nirmukta. Kama Keli Tarangita. Kanat Kanakatatanka.
Leela Vigrahadharini. Ajakshaya Vinirmukta.
Ajakshaya Vinirmukta.
Mugdha Kshipra Prasadhini.
Mukta Kshipra Prasadini.
Ajakshaya Vinirmukta. Mugdha Kshipra Prasadhini.
Ajakshaya Vinirmukta. Mukta Kshipra Prasadini.
Antarmukha Samaradhya.
Antarmukha Samaradhya.
Bahirmukha Sudhurlabha.
Bahirmukha Sudurlabha.
Antarmukha Samaradhya. Bahirmukha Sudhurlabha.
Antarmukha Samaradhya. Bahirmukha Sudurlabha.
Ajakshaya Vinirmukta. Mugdha Kshipra Prasadini. Antarmukha Samaradhya. Bahirmukha Sudhurlabha.
Ajakshaya Vinirmukta. Mukta Kshipra Prasadini. Antarmukha Samaradhya. Bahirmukha Sudurlabha.
Karya Karana Nirmukta. Our birth, we are our reason for our own birth. The karmas that we have done, prarabdha karmas, that is the reason for our birth, this Janma. This Janma, every living being, not only living, even non-living Jadam also, everything has got a reason why it came the way it is. She does not have any reason. That is Karyam. There is no cause. There is no effect. There is no cause. She is not subjected to cause or effect. We are subjected to cause or effect. Because whatever now we are doing, that becomes reason for our birth next Janma. Whatever we have done, that is the reason we are here now. Okay? It is the same thing. It is like every being, not only us, not only human beings. Being an animal, being which animal, where you are born, who are your parents, everything depends on your own karma. Your own karma. So, that being the case, she is beyond that. She is not subjected to cause or effect. Okay, there's karya, karana nirmukta. Kamakeli tarangita. She has to be always in union with Shiva. That is why Shringara Rasam they say. Otherwise, the creation will not be happening. Because only when those Shiva Shakti, Aikya Rupini we are going to see it in the end. When the namas as we progress. So it is the union of Shiva and Shakti that is always mentioned in the Upasana. So Kama Keli Tarangida, the Shringara Rasam is predominant in their union. Kanaka Tatanka, she is wearing golden ear studs. In fact, like in those days, they never used to wear Mangal Sutra. It is only the Tatanka. Thali Prasala Tatanka. Kalidasan has written. The palm leaves, that is only worn by the married women. That denotes married women. It is only later the studs, golden, diamond, all those things emerged later. But before that, it used to be only the palm leaves. That is that's a way known. Her Tatangam is so special because her studs are always referred as sun and moon. And that is what when Saudra there is a beautiful slokam, like everyone, at the time of Pralayam, whether Kuberan, Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, all the people, everyone, all the celestials are who drank Amritam. Celestials are ever living. They all drank Amritam. But they also got destroyed at the end of Pralayam, Mahapralayam. They also are absorbed back. While Shiva, who has taken the Karala poison, is the only one who drank the poison. Okay? He lives, he survives the Pralayam because he is the one who is activating everything. So he survives the Pralayam because of your Tatanga. Because of her Tatanga. That is what. Karalam Yakshevalam Kabalitavalam Kala. He didn't even taste. He took it and swallowed it. Kabalita Vada Kala Karala Nasambos Tanmulam Tava Janani Tatanka Mahima. It is your Tatanka Mahima that Shiva survives after taking the poison. After swallowing the poison, whereas all the people, all the celestials who drank Amritam, they all got destroyed at the end of the Pralayam. Leela Vigrahadharini. Leela Vigrahadharini. She effortlessly takes different forms. Leela, like a sport, she effortlessly takes different forms. You can see there are many number of forms of Devi. You can visualize, you can see it, you can worship it. And she takes it effortlessly or sportily. Leela Vigrahadharini. Aja. Aja means one who is not born. She was not born in a womb, so she is called Aja. Kshaya Vinir Mukta. There is no decay or death for her. She is ever young. She is ever the same person. She is not born through the womb. So that is the reason there is no. Only when there is a birth, there is going to be death or old age, and she is not. She is beyond all those things. So Kshaya Vinir Mukta. Mugdha. Mugdha means there are so many meanings they have given. Beautiful, simple, attractive, charming. So you can say all the names that fits her. Mugdha. Chipra Prasadini. Chipra means like a snap of the finger. That quickly she gives you blessings. She doesn't wait. She doesn't take long time to give you blessings. Chipra Prasadini, immediately she gives the blessing. Antarmukha Samaradhya. She can be reached only by internal exploration, not outside. Within you, she is within you. She is the Chit Swarupam within you. So she can be reached only through internal worship and internal exploration. Antarmukha Samaradhya. Bahirmukha Sudurlabha. Durlabha means difficult. Sudurlabha means very difficult. When you do outward, we do a lot of puja and everything. Outwardly, it is very difficult to reach her. Whether Antarmukha worship, only you can reach her. External means you cannot, like how we do a lot of things like paying something, big money, or doing a Vairakridam, you cannot reach her. It is only your internal explorations that you can reach her. We'll go to the next. Trayi Trivarga Nilaya.
Trayi Trivarga Nilaya.
Tristha Tripura Malini.
Tristha Tripura Malini.
Trayi Trivarga Nilaya. Tristha Tripura Malini.
Trayi Trivarga Nilaya. Tristha Tripura Malini.
Niramaya Niralambha.
Niramaya Niralamba.
Swatma Rama Sudha Shruti. And Sudha Shruti, not Shruti, Srava. That is Sudha Shruti, not Shruti. Okay. Swatma Rama Sudha Shruti.
Swatma Rama Sudha Shruti.
Niramaya Niralamba. Swatma Rama Sudha Shruti.
Niramaya Niralamba. Swatma Rama Sudha Shruti.
Trayi Trivarga Nilaya. Tristha Tripura Malini. Niramaya Niralamba. Swatma Rama Sudha Shruti.
Trayi Trivarga Nilaya. Tristha Tripura Malini. Niramaya Niralamba. Swatma Rama Sudha Shruti.
Samsara Panka Nirmagna.
Samsara Panka Nirmagna.
Samudharana Pandita.
Samudharana Pandita.
Samsara Panka Nirmagna. Samudharana Pandita.
Samsara Panka Nirmagna. Samudharana Pandita.
Yanya Priya Yanya Kartri.
Yanya Priya Yanya Kartri.
Yajamana Swarupini.
Yajamana Swarupini.
Yanya Priya Yanya Kartri. Yajamana Swarupini.
Yanya Priya Yanya Kartri.
Kartri. Kartri.
Kartri.
Ah.
Kartri.
Kartri.
Ra, you have to pronounce before.
Kartri.
Kartri.
Okay. Yanyam kartrutvam. You have to doing something, no? The one who does the yanyam. Okay. Kartru. Okay. Kartri. Yanya priya yanya kartri. Yajamana swarupini.
Yanya Priya Yanya Kartri. Yajamana Swarupini.
Samsara panka nirmagna. Samudharana pandita. Yanya priya yanya kartri. Yajamana swarupini.
Samsara Panka Nirmagna. Samudharana Pandita. Yanya Priya Yanya Kartri. Yajamana Swarupini.
Trayi. Normally Trayi means Rig, Yaju, Sam. 3 Vedas are called Trayi. She is in the form of 3 Vedas. Trayi. Trivarga. In the same way, Trivarga means Dharma, Artha, Kama. Moksha is something. These 3, she prevails in all the 3. Dharma, Artha, Kama. What she gives is the moksha. So she is in the form of Trivarga, Dharma, Kama, Artha. So that is the saying. Trivarga means what? Trivarga means Dharma, Artha and Kama. These 3 are called Trivarga of the 4 Purusharthas. Tristha. Tristha means she is present in the past, present and the future. She prevails in all the three factors of time: past, present and the future. That is why she is called Tristha. Tripura Malini. The sixth avarana of the Sri Chakram is called Sarvarakshagara Chakram. The Ishwari of that avaranam is called Tripura Malini, and she is in the form of Tripura Malini. Niramaya. Maya means, actually medical treatment is called Maya. Okay. Diseases can be both mental and physical here. Niramaya for anything, for any kind of rogam. Nirgada amaya rogha mayaya. Amaya means without treatment, without disease. So treatment can be given for mental health as well as the physical health. So she is devoid of all kinds of diseases. Niramaya. Niralamba. She is without support. Everything is supported by her, but she is without a support. Niradhara, we say, Niralamba. Swatma Rama, she is always in the blissful state. She always is in the blissful state. Swatma Rama, that is. Sudha Shrutihi, the flow of nectar. We saw one Sudha Sarabhivarshini, 106, Nama number 106. Sudha Sarabhivarshini. In the same way, Sudha Shrutihi means the flow of, she is the cause of the flow of the nectar from the Sahasrara. Sudha Shrutihi. Samsara Pankha Nirmagna Samudharana Pandita. Samudram. Samudram Nirmagna Samudram. She is like, people who are sunk so deeply in the samsara sagaram, she rescues them. So deeply, not even in superficial. Even if you are deeply sunk in the slushes, she rescues you. She is capable of rescuing people. So samsara pankha nirmagna. Here the slush is not anything else but samsara. You are too deeply in. Yanya Priya, she likes all yanyas, the sacrifice, fire sacrifice. Yanya Kartri, Yanyovai Vishnu. Vishnu, Yanya means Vishnu only. Yanyovai Vishnu. Veda says like that, So Vishnu and her, there is no difference. So that is the reason she is called as Yanya Priya. She likes Yanya. Yanya Kartri, the one who performs the Yanya. There are three things we have to understand. Yanyam is happening. The one who is performing the Yanya is happening. Yajamana of the Yanya. See what happens sometimes we call Pandits at home. We are the Yajamanas of the Yanya. In our name, he is our representative doing the Yanya. So the one who is conducting the Yanya, the one who is Yajamana, and the Yanya itself, all are her. So Yanya Priya we saw first. Yanya Kartri is the next one, the one who is performing the Yanya. And the third one is Yajamana Swarupini. Got it? So all the three are her. Yajamana, she is also the Yajamana, she is the one who performs the Yanya. And what is being performed is also her. Yanya is also her. Yajamana Swarupini. We'll go to the next. Dharmadhara Dhanadhyaksha.
Dharmadhara Dhanadhyaksha.
Dhanadhanya Vivardhini.
Dhanadhanya Vivardhini.
Dharmadhara Dhanadhyaksha. Dhanadhanya Vivardhini.
Dharmadhara Dhanadhyaksha. Dhanadhanya Vivardhini.
Viprapriya Viprarupa.
Viprapriya Viprarupa.
Vishvabhramanakarini.
Vishvabhramanakarini.
Viprapriya Viprarupa. Vishvabhramanakarini.
Viprapriya Viprarupa. Vishvabhramanakarini.
Dharmadhara Dhanadhyaksha. Dhanadhanya Vivardhini. Viprapriya Viprarupa Vishwabhramanakarini.
धर्माधारा धनाध्यक्षा धनधान्य विवर्धिनी विप्रप्रिया विप्ररूपा विश्वभ्रमणकारिणी
Vishvagrasa Vidrumabha
विश्वग्रासा विद्रुमाभा
Vaishnavi Vishnurupini.
वैष्णवी विष्णुरूपिणी
Vishvagrasa Vidrumabha Vaishnavi Vishnurupini.
विश्वग्रासा विद्रुमाभा वैष्णवी विष्णुरूपिणी
Ayonir Yoni Nilaya
अयोनिर्योनिनिरया
Kotastha Kularupini.
कूटस्था कुलरूपिणी
Ayonir Yoni Nilaya Kotastha Kularupini.
अयोनिर्योनिनिरया कूटस्था कुलरूपिणी
Vishvagrasa Vidrumabha Vaishnavi Vishnurupini. Ayonir Yoni Nilaya Kotastha Kularupini.
विश्वग्रासा विद्रुमाभा वैष्णवी विष्णुरूपिणी अयोनिर्योनिनिरया कूटस्था कुलरूपिणी
Dharma Dhara. She's the Adharam for all kinds of Dharma. Dharma can be like, Acharam followed by, traditionally followed by each family. That is also called Dharma. So you have to abide by your Varnashrama Dharma, the traditional family, traditional Dharma. So she is the Adharam for all kinds of Dharma. Dhanadhyaksha. Kubera is called Dhanad Yaksha. Yaksha is the, superhumans. Yaksha. Dhanad Yaksha, the one who is the Yaksha of wealth. That is Kubera. So he is called Dhanad Yaksha. As I told you, he is one of the 12 great Srividya Upasakas. So Dhanad Yaksha, she is in the form of Kubera. Dhana Dhanya Vivardhini. Both wealth and granary she increases for her devotees. Vipra Priya. Vipra means wise and learned. Learned people are called Vipra. She is fond of those people who are learned. Vipra Priya. Vipra Rupa. She is in the form of them. She is in the form of all the learned and wise people. Vishwa Brahmanakarani. Brahmana means the rotation. Brahmana. Vishwa Brahmana means the entire Prapancham actually is always in the rotation. So she is the reason for keeping everything rotation. Not only that, you can say even our cycle of samsara is also called Brahmana. It is also going round and round. So that is also, you can attribute that she is the one who is the reason for it. Vishvagrasa. Mahagrasa, we have seen everything she takes in one gulp, the entire Prapancham at the time of destruction. So Vishvagrasa, the entire universe, she devours. It's her act of dissolution. Mahagrasa, we saw one Nama in 752, Mahagrasa, Mahalakshmi Mahagrasa. So that is like one gulp, she takes everything, she devours everything. Vidrumabha. Vidruma means corals. Her complexion is that like of corals. Vidruma. Abha. Abha means complexion equal to corals. Vid also is called knowledge. Dhruma is called a tree. There are so many meanings in this Vidruma. Vaishnavi, she is in the form of Vishnu's Shakti. Vishnu's Shakti form is called Vaishnavi. She is in the form of Vaishnavi. Vishnu Rupini, she is in the form of Vishnu himself. Mamaiva Paurusham Rupam Gopika Janamohanam. That is what she says. Lalitha Bhakyanam is also says, Krishna also says, both of them say. Female Rupam, I am Devi. He says, she says like, the Kathajit Lalitha Isani Bhumruba Krishna Vigraha. She says that I am in the male form, I am Krishna. She says that, she declares that. So we have to Ayonir Yoni Nalaya. Yeah. Ayonihi, she is without any origin. Yonihi means source or origin. She is without any origin, so she is called Ayonihi. Ayonir. Yoni Nilaya, but she is the source of the entire creation. She is not from anything from Yoni. She is Ayonir, but from her everything emerges. So she is the source of Yoni. She is the source of the entire creation. Ayonir Yonilaya. Kutastha. She is an influence of Maya. She is the Maya herself. So Kuta means illusion, deceitful, all those things you can say, like enigma, Bhranti, like Maya. So the ignorance only makes the soul indulge in samsara. Without Maya, without that ignorance, we cannot indulge ourselves in the samsara and lead a life in this world. No? So if we're all realized souls, then the world will not. Yeah, it will not happen like Kutastha. Kula Rupini. Kulam, we saw so many meanings of Kulam. Kulam is one's own parampara is also Kulam. And we saw the Kaula Margam is called Kulam. The Kaulani, Kundalini, those Margam is called also Kulam. Kula Rupini, she is in the form of Kaula Margam or Kulam. Whatever whatever Kulam intimates, like all the meanings that goes for this, she is in the. We'll go to the next one. Veera Goshti Priya Veera.
Veera Goshti Priya Veera.
Veera Goshti Priya Veera.
Veera Goshti Priya Veera.
Naishkarmyanada Rupini. Naishkarmya without karma. Naishkarmyanada Rupini. See, after the ya, on top of the ya, you see that mark, no? That means ir comes before that. Naishkarmyanada Rupini.
Naishkarmyanada Rupini.
Veera Goshti Priya Veera. Naishkarmyanada Rupini.
Veera Goshti Priya Veera. Naishkarmyanada Rupini.
Vijnana Kalana Kalya.
Vijnana Kalana Kalya.
Vidagdha Baindavasana.
Vidagdha Baindavasana.
Vijnana Kalana Kalya. Vidagdha Baindavasana.
Vijnana Kalana Kalya. Vidagdha Baindavasana.
Veera Goshti Priya Veera. Naishkarmyanada Rupini. Vijnana Kalana Kalya. Vidagdha Baindavasana.
Veera Goshti Priya Veera. Naishkarmyanada Rupini. Vijnana Kalana Kalya. Vidagdha Baindavasana.
Tatvadhika Tatvamayi.
Tatvadhika Tatvamayi.
Tatvamarthasvarupini.
Tattvamarthasvarupini.
Tatvadhika Tatvamayi. Tattvamarthaswarupini.
Tattvadika tattvamayi tattvamarthaswarupini.
Samagana priya saumya.
Samagana priya saumya.
Sada shiva kutumbini.
Sada shiva kutumbini.
Samagana priya saumya. Sada shiva kutumbini.
Samagana priya saumya. Sada shiva kutumbini.
Tattvadika tattvamayi tattvamarthaswarupini. Samagana priya saumya. Sada shiva kutumbini.
Tattvadika tattvamayi tattvamarthaswarupini. Samagana priya saumya. Sada shiva kutumbini.
Kutumbini. Veera Goshti, I told Veera. Veera means the one who has controlled his senses. They are not mind controlling is the most difficult one. So warriors, they are all called warriors, the one who have controlled the mind. Veera Goshti Priya, she is fond. Goshti means assembly of warriors. She is fond of them. She is fond of assembly of warriors. Veera, she is brave and courageous. Here Veera. Because it's evident when we saw the battle against the Bandasura, how she Naishkarmya, she transcends all karma. Nishkama, Nishkarma. Naishkarmya is she transcends all the karma. Nada Rupini. Nada is called an unidentified sound that emerged at the time there was the movement in the Brahma before the creation. We call it as now, we gave the name as Omkara, but it is undefined in the beginning. Purest form of sound that came when there was the movement in the Brahma before the creation. The movement caused the sound. Okay? You have to understand the movement and the sound are associated, connected very closely. There is a movement, there is sound. So the sound and the movement, when the Brahma moved first, there was some unmanifested form of the sound that emerged from the Brahma. That form is called Nada. She is in the form of Nada Rupini. Vijnana Kalaya. She is the cause, Vijnana Kalana. Vijnana Kalana is, she is the cause of the knowledge which takes us to the Brahman, which is required to realize the Brahman. The knowledge is required to realize the Brahman and she is cause for the knowledge. Vijnana Kalana. Kalya. Kalya has got lot of meanings. Creation, healthy, free of sickness, auspicious. So she is all of that. She is like auspicious form. She is the most auspicious form. So all the things that we have seen, whatever is healthy, whatever is auspicious, whatever is like, free from sickness, all those things is called Kalya. Kalya, there is a Nama in Trishati also, where it is said Kalya, it means it is well versed in all art forms. Vidagdha. Vidagdha Chaturya Shila. Chaturya. Very cunning and crafty, sharp, wise, skillful, all these things you can call it as Chaturya. Bhaskara say Vidagdha means Chaturya Shila. She is like, you have to be skillful to run the universe, to be the administrator of the universe. So to run the family, we know how skillful we have to be, even if we have 1 or 2 children. No? Like that, she is running the entire administration, so she is very, very skillful in her. Vidagdha. Bhaindavasana, she is seated on the Bindu. Bhaindava, the term Bindu is called Bhaindavasana. Tattvadiha. We have seen 36 principles before. She is beyond all these principles. So she is called Tattvadiha. Tattvamayi. She is the embodiment of all the 36 principles. All the principles we have that are mentioned before. She is the Tattvasana. We saw now one Nama before. So all the 36 principles, she is the embodiment of the principles. Tattvam Artha Swarupini. The Mahavakyam is Tattvamasi. Mahavakyam, one of the Mahavakyams is Tattvamasi. You are that. Okay, Tat, that. Tham is you. She is in the both the forms. She is the Brahman. She is as well as the individual soul. Tattvam Artha Swarupini. What they mean, Tat and Tvam, what they mean is Tat means the Brahman. Tvam means the soul. So she is in the form of both. Samagana Priya. Now only we saw Gana Lolupa, we saw it. Samaganam is her favorite. Like, she's very, very fond of Samaganam. Saumya. Saumya is someone who is so beautiful and serene. So she is called Saumya because of that. Sadashiva Kutumbini. Sadashiva is one of the forms of Shiva. She is the consort of that form. Sadashiva Kutumbini. Okay, we'll go to the next. Savyapasavya Margastha.
Savyapasavya Margastha.
Sarva Padvinivarini.
Sarva Padvinivarini.
Savyapasavya Margastha. Sarva Padvinivarini.
Savyapasavya Margastha. Sarva Padvinivarini.
Swastha Swabhava Madhura.
Swastha Swabhava Madhura.
Dhira Dhira Samarchita.
Dhira Dhira Samarchita.
Swastha Swabhava Madhura. Dhira Dhira Samarchita.
Swastha Swabhava Madhura. Dhira Dhira Samarchita.
Savyapasavya Margastha. Sarva Padvinivarini. Swastha Swabhava Madhura. Dhira Dhira Samarchita.
Savyapasavya Margastha.
Huh?
First word.
Savyapasavya Savya Marga. Savya Apasavya Marga. That is, when it is said together, it is Savyapa Savya Marga. Okay? Savyapa Savya Margastha. Sarva Padvinivarini. Swastha Swabhava Madhura. Dhira Dhira Samarchita. Chaitanyarghya Samaradhya. Chaitanyarghya Arghya. Arghya Gha is the last with a Mahapranan. You have to say that Arghya. Chaitanyarghya Samaradhya.
Chaitanyarghya Samaradhya.
Chaitanya Kusuma Priya.
Chaitanya Kusuma Priya.
Chaitanyarghya Samaradhya. Chaitanya Kusuma Priya.
Chaitanyarghya Samaradhya. Chaitanya Kusuma Priya.
Sadodita Sadhatushta.
Sadodita Sadatushta.
Tarunaditya Patala.
Tarunaditya Patala.
Sadodita Sadhatushta. Tarunaditya Patala.
Sadodita Sadatushta. Tarunaditya Patala.
Chaitanyarghya Samaradhya. Chaitanya Kusuma Priya. Sadodita Sadhatushta. Tarunaditya Patala.
Chaitanyarghya Samaradhya. चैतन्य कुसुम प्रिया सदोदिता सदा तुष्टा तरुणादित्य पाटला
Savya apasavya margastha. Savyapasavya margastha. Okay, that you have to understand. Savya apasavya margam. That is how the nama is split. This is probably one of the longest explanations I have given for this nama. 20 pages I have given. For this nama alone, I have given 20 pages of explanations for this. But now I cannot say all the 20 pages, but just the gist of everything, because it is from 4 Puranas: Matsya Purana, Vayu Purana, Vishnu Purana, Kaliga Purana, all the things that, I have not given as such that I have not studied all the Puranas and again. This Bhaskara has given it in his commentary, that is what. But this is the one that has got the longest explanations for that. Savya, Apasavya, Margam. There are 3 qualities which are important of being the administrator of this universe. One is distribution of power and responsibilities. She has got a lot of celestials and yoginis, all take care of the administration. So distribution of, this is actually like, for any kind of corporate, you can say, any office, this is something very necessary if you are in the top. So distribution of power and responsibilities, protection. So protection gives assurance to all the one living in this prapancha. That protection she gives. And last, authority. Rules, nijanya, rupa nigama. She is like, authority. Whatever she says, everybody has to follow. That authority she needs to have. So these 3 qualities are present in Amma. This is the first and simple explanations for this. The next one we say, like, savyam means right side. Apasavyam means left side. Right hand is called savyam. Left hand is called apasavyam. Margam is in between. What does it mean? Savya margam. There are actually what happens, there are 3 ways of worshipping Sri Vidya. One is Veda Margam, Vedoktam, that is called Savya. Actually all the worship is done with the right hand. That's why it is called Savya. Okay? Tantric, you have seen Tantric is very, very predominant in the Shakti Upasana. Many Tantrics are based only on the Shakti Upasana. So that is called Apasavya. Apasavya means left hand. All the Tantric, many of the Tantric Shastras are done, worship is done with the left hand. This is right hand and this is left hand. There is like, combination of both, that is called in between, Mishra. That is called Margam. Not together. There are few things taken from the Vedic forms, there are few things taken from the Tantric forms. Especially that Srividya Panchadashi mantra itself is called a tantra. Mantram itself is called, it is tantric. So Lalitha Sahasranamam can be used as an absolutely Vedic form of worship, that what we all do it can be used for tantric forms. Why this, we like, in between when you go, you take something from Tantric worship, you say, there is some midway you find. It is not extremely this side or extremely that side. So you find a midway, then it is called Margam. It is called Mishram also. So Madhyam, Mishram, Margam, all these names are given to that. Okay? Then the next explanation comes. I will just give the gist of this, like, Upasana Kramam, I told you, like Vama Margam and Dakshina Margam. That we will go Dakshina Pradya. That is the next Nama, we will come later. So what happens, like, the worship is done, if it is like, if you have a Upasana deity, Vama Margam, Tantric, they take like, Tripura Bhairavi is the Upasana deity of the Tantra Margam. So Tripura Bhairavi, if you take, they will be worshipping only her. They will not worship other deities. They will worship only her. So many times what happens, like, they will even give up the Pitrukarmas. So what happens, they don't adapt a thing, like without Pitru Karma or without appeasing the deities, if you are going to, you have Ishta Devata, you have Kula Devata. That Kula Devata you cannot just give up because this is your Ishta Devata. So they like lose on certain things when they do it. Whereas in the Savya Margam, where like people like follow the Vedic thing, they do all kinds of worships. They worship all the deities, Kuladevam, as well as like, whatever celestials, like if rain is not there, you pray to the Varnadeva, Pitru Karyam, all those things you do it according to the way. So Vedakram, and also worship this, your Upasana Murti. This is Vedaman. That is what this Ishta Devata, Kula Devata, all those things are worshipped in the Savya Margam, whereas here there is like, the restriction is such like you should worship only Tripura Bhairavi, like, what is meant for this thing. So there are a lot of things in this, like it is Upasana deity itself, everything is clarified very well, described very well. They have not given any kind of doubts or anything. They are all clarified very well. Savya, Apasavya Margam. So we can say these are all the different paths that one takes. Savya Margam, Apasavya Margam, or Margam itself, Madhyam. We call it as Madhyam or Mishra. Sarva Padve Nivarani. Sarva Pad Apat. Sarva Apat Nivarani. Sarva Apat. All kinds of misfortunes. Sarva Apat. She is the one who protects the devotees from all kinds of misfortunes. There is actually a small anecdote in the life of Apaya Dikshidhar and Nilakanta Dikshidhar. There are two great stalwarts in the Srividya Upasana, as in our known times, in the recent times in our. There was like Apaya Dikshidhar asked Nilakanta Dikshidhar is his disciple. So he asked, Abadi Kim Karniyam, what you have to do when you are in trouble? Smaraniyam Sharaniyugalam Ambaya. Smaraniyam. You just think about her holy feet. You don't recite anything. You don't pray to her. You think her Sharaniyugalam. Smaraniyam Sharaniyugalam Ambaya. You think about her feet. Abadi, that time when you are in trouble, you think about her. Smaranam. When you do that Smaranam, she will help you. What it will make is, next word, that Smaranam Kim Kurude. What it will give me. What remembering her feet, what it will give. Brahmadena Bhicha Kinkari Gurude. All the Brahmas and all the celestials will be servants to you if you remember. And so they will remove you from your trouble. That is what Abadi Kim Karani. That is very famous dialogue between the Apaya Dikshidhar and Nilakanta Dikshidhar. So any kind of misfortunes, any kind of troubles, remembering her actually relieves you of that trouble. Swastha, she is always permanently in the same state. Guna, or in the very, very equilibrium thing. So not that one time she is angry, one time she is soft, nothing composed, nothing like that. She is always in the same state throughout. That's why she is called Swastha. Swabhava Madhura, very, very delightful nature. Swabhava Madhura. It is not something that, that is acquired one. Like sometimes we all, when we talk to people or when someone is very nice to us, it is an acquired Madhuram, like, the charmingness you talk to the child. But she's always charming. So, Swabhava Madhura. Pleasant and charming nature. Her nature itself is Madhuram. Swabhava Madhura. Dhira. Dhira Pandita. The learned are called Dhira. Dhira, she is Bhaskara Rayers. Bhaskara Rayers say Dhira Pandita. So only the learned people are called Dhira. Dhira also means strength. So she is in the form of both. You need that strength and the knowledge to realize the Brahman. These are the two qualities Avadhuta Gita says is very, very important for the one who is going in the path of realization. Okay. Dhira Samarchita, she's adored. Dhira Samarchita, Dhira Sam Archita. So adored by great scholars. She's worshipped by great scholars. Chaitanyarghya Samaradhya. Chaitanya Arghyam. Chaitanya means the Chitsvarupam, which is the absolute within us. Arghyam. Arghyam means the water we pour. Chaitanya Arghyam. So you submit yourself as Arghyam to her. That is how you worship her. Chaitanya Samaradhya. Arghyam means the offer, the water that we offer during the worship. And it is like, there is Bhavana. Actually, Bhavana Upanishad is connected with the Srividya Upasana, where it is explained very well how the Sri Chakram, how the union between the soul and the thing are explained in this. Jnanam Arghyam, it says. Arghyam, Jnanam is Arghyam. Knowledge is the best Arghyam that you can give. So she is the embodiment of knowledge. So liberation can be attained only through knowledge. So you submit your knowledge is Arghyam to realize her. Chaitanyarghya Samaradhya. Chaitanya Kusuma Priya. Chaitanyam here has been, like, of all the flowers, what she likes is the fragrance of your soul. Fragrance of your soul. It is not the flowers that you get fetched from the garden. The best of flowers you can offer her is your own self. That is the reason Chaitanya Kusuma Priya. Sadhodita. Udita. Udita means shining. Sadha Udita. Always eternally shining. Self-luminous Brahma. Sada Tushta. Tushta means contented. Sada Tushta. She is always contented. There is nothing like, you can offer. She remains always contented. Sada Tushta. Taruna Aditya Patala. Taruna Aditya Patala. Taruna means young rising sun. There are two interpretations to that actually. Taruna Aditya can be, Bhaskar Iyer says, can denote afternoon sun, which is bright, because the one we saw, Sadhodita, she is ever shining. So maybe that is connected with that afternoon sun brightness, or young rising sun is Taruna Aditya. Madhya Kalika Aditya as well as rising sun, Arunodayam. She assumes what happens, the different complexions are mentioned here according to our own approach to her. The way we approach, she comes in the same complexion. It is not like she is defined like this, or she is like this, or she is dark, or she is orangish color tone. All these things are like the way we approach her. She comes in the same form. It is only us who define her. Taruna Aditya Patala. I think we will stop with this. Okay? We have also reached the 170. So next week we can complete it. We will recite whatever we have learnt it today.
Yes.
From Janma Mrityu Jara Tapta Jana Vishranti Dayini Sarvo Balishadudgushta Shantyatita Kalatmika Gambhira Gaganantastha Garvita Ganalolupa Kalpana Rahita Kashta Kanta Kantardha Vigraha Karyakarana Nirmukta Kamakeli Tarangita Kanakatatanka Leela Vigrahadarini Ajakshaya Vinirmukta Mugdha Kshipra Prasadini Antarmukha Samaradhya बहिर्मुखसुदुर्लभा त्रयी त्रिवर्गनिलया त्रिस्ता त्रिपुरमालिनी निरामया निरालम्बा स्वात्मा रामा सुधा श्रुतिः संसारपङ्कनिर्मग्न समुद्धरणपण्डिता यज्ञप्रिया यज्ञकर्त्री यजमानस्वरूपिणी धर्माधाराधनाध्यक्ष धनधान्यविवर्धिनी विप्रप्रिया विप्ररूपा विश्वभ्रमणकारिणी विश्वग्रासा विद्रुमाभा वैष्णवी विष्णुरूपिणी अयोनिर्योनिनिलया कूटस्था कुलरूपिणी वीरगोष्ठी प्रिया वीरा नैष्कर्म्यानादरूपिणी विज्ञानकलना कल्या विदग्धा बैन्दवासना तत्त्वाधिका तत्त्वमयी तत्त्वमर्थस्वरूपिणी सामगानप्रिया सौम्या सदाशिवकुटुम्बिनी सव्यापसव्यमार्गस्था सर्वापद्विनिवारिणी स्वस्था स्वभावमधुरा धीरा धीरसमर्चिता चैतन्यार्घ्यसमाराध्या चैतन्यकुसुमप्रिया सदोदिता सदा तुष्टा तरुणादित्यपाटला